Hello everyone. My name is Kariina and I'm the senior specialist for marketing in the Estonian University of Life Sciences. First of all, I would really like to thank you for joining me here today. So I'm going to tell you about the Estonian University of Life Sciences. A few words about history. Actually, the university dates back to 1848, which is quite a long time ago, when it was founded as the veterinary school. Then in 1951 it became a separate university, and first it was called the Academy of Agriculture. But since we no longer teach only agriculture but also forestry, fishery, technology, energetics and so on, we are now called the Estonian University of Life Sciences. So we bear this name since 2005. A little bit about the facts about the university. We are one of 6 public universities in Estonia, and we are 4th in size. So currently we have around 3,300 students, of whom 200 are international students. Now, if you want to know whom are the most frequent international students in Estonia, then most of them are Finns, and actually around 160 of those 200 students are Finnish students who are studying veterinary medicine at our university. To give you an overview about our university, we are comprised of 5 institutes and 1 college. So the Institute of Economics and Social Sciences, just as the name says, teaches subjects like economics. Institute of Forestry and Rural Engineering teaches subjects like forestry, rural engineering, geomatics and so on. Institute of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences teaches all subjects related to environment and agriculture. So we have environmental protection, horticulture, nature tourism, landscape architecture and also the protection of environment. Coming down to the Institute of Technology, just as the name says, they teach subjects related to engineering, such as the use of energy, for example, different agricultural machinery, ergonomics and so on. And the same goes for the Tartu Technology College, which also is located on our campus. We currently have 2 English language programs, and one of those programs is veterinary medicine. Now, this is an integrated study program which lasts for 6 years, is divided in several modules, and during the last module, which is basically the last year of studies, the 6th year, the student can choose whether he or she wants to specialize on large and production animals such as horses, cows and pigs, or small companion animals such as cats, dogs and other smaller animals. So eventually, if you graduate, you get the degree of the Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, and the tuition fee currently is 7,800 euros per year. Now, I would like to show you a short video about veterinary medicine studies at our university.
When I arrived to the Tartu, I was a little bit nervous because it's a new town, it's a new place and it's a totally new country. But the beginning was really good because I found a lot of friends fast.
I didn't know anyone when I came here, so I thought I'd be quite on my own, but I actually made really good friends quite soon.
The basic curriculum is 6 years, and you have initially the preclinical things like biochemistry, also anatomy and physiology, all the basics things that doctor needs to know. Then there are more clinical years, year 4, 5, and the last year, the 6th year, is already tracking rotation, which means that you are more specializing in either small animals or large animals. We have a small animal clinic and a large animal clinic, and the students from the clinical years are involved in the practical work, and considering that this vet school is rather small and the groups are not that big, then I think in our university the students actually have the possibility to do more things than in many larger vet schools.
Tartu is an absolutely cozy, beautiful, historical town. I love the river, the parks along the riverside. Though Tartu is a small town, we have a lot of students here, so it's very vibrant. We have rich cultural life and also the academic traditions.
So I think this video gave you a very nice overview what the veterinary medicine studies are all about. But of course, if you would like to find out more, then feel free to visit our website or contact me directly. Now I'm going to tell you about the second English language program that we have at the university, and it's a landscape architecture master's program. So as the name says, to actually apply for the program, you must have completed your bachelor studies. And even though we mostly take in students who have studied landscape architecture previously, we also accept students from other disciplines, such as, for example, horticulture, city planning, engineering, architecture, and so on. So there are actually many neighboring disciplines that you can apply from. The degree that you get is the Master of Science, and the tuition fee is currently 2,100 euros per year. And to tell you a little bit about the program itself, if you haven't heard anything about landscape architecture, what it is, then I can tell you that it's very closely linked to urban space, environment, and people. So it's basically about how people interact with the environment, how they perceive it, what they do, how they feel about it. So it's kind of a very it mixes different aspects of life, human activities, environment, cityscapes, and so on. So it's really interdisciplinary. And now I would like to invite you to look at this short video about landscape architecture. I hope you enjoyed watching this short video. It actually had so many scenes of our beautiful Estonia with this very varied landscape that if you will come to study at our university in this program, you will certainly get acquainted to. And it had some fabulous scenes from our campus as well. So I think you got a very nice overview what's ahead of you if you're coming to Estonia. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit about a new program that's actually currently being developed. And as soon as we have everything clear, We will post the information about the program on our website, but I can tell you right now that it is a joint study program of Estonian University of Life Sciences and 2 other universities from Latvia and Lithuania, so our neighboring countries. The program itself is called Agri-Food Business Management, which is an MBA program, and the program is aimed at specialists, experts, managers in the field of agriculture and food production. So it sounds to be a very exciting program for the professionals in this very specific field. But stay tuned. Take a look at our website and we will post information soon as to when the application deadlines are and what the exact requirements are. Now, a few reasons why I choose Estonian University of Life Sciences and why to study here. First of all, as you probably already guessed by our videos, is that we have very strong emphasis on practical training, and on campus, on site, you can find very well equipped and modern laboratories. The environment is increasingly international at our university. We have more and more international students every year, and we have more and more lecturers and professors from other countries. So if you come to Estonia, well, many people have asked me actually, if I come to study in Estonia, do I have to speak Estonian or how do I manage in Estonia? Well, you don't have to worry about that because really people speak very good English, they can understand you, they can answer your questions. So you really don't need to be worried about not speaking Estonian. But of course, it's always a bonus to learn some. And if you come to study at our university, we have courses of Estonian language and there are multiple opportunities to actually learn the language so you can cope even better. Now, also one of the good things is that our campus is really compact. It's not very large and it's located on the edge of the city of Tartu, which is itself is quite small, actually only 100,000 inhabitants. But since it is so small, it's really easy to commute between the town center and our campus. And on campus we have all sorts of facilities for you, so you don't actually need to go to the center at all if you don't wish. And another bonus is that our study groups are really small, just as our teacher said, which gives you a very individual approach. So basically you get a closer feel of the subject and you basically learn more. And a few words about rankings. Everybody's proud of their rankings, so I'm very proud to say also that our university belongs to 1% most cited research facilities in the fields of environment and ecology, as well as plant and animal sciences. And our university is also one of top 100 universities in the world in the field of agriculture and forestry. So I think that's a really big thing and we are justifiably proud of it. Now a few pictures. Here's our campus. You can see, of course, just a part of it here on the foreground. You can see the Institute of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, as well as the Institute of Forestry. So this building here, it has a very nice architecture. And if you move further away here, you can see the city of Tartu, so it's not really far away. Of course, you can see lots of trees here, but it doesn't mean that it's another city. It's just that our city is very green, so there are trees everywhere. And our campus itself is really green with lots of trees and some parking lots, of course, you can't avoid that. Here you can see our sports building, the main building, the dormitory, and here on this side of the road there are a few more buildings like the Building of Technology and also the Zoo Medicum, which hosts the Institute of Veterinary Medicine. Here you can see a picture of our dormitory. Actually, we have 2 of them right on our campus, so it's really convenient to get to and from your lectures. And so this one is the bigger one. It's a 16-story one, and just behind it there's a 2-story one. And I'm really pleased to say that all international students are guaranteed a place in the dormitory if they wish to stay there, which is really convenient. But of course, you don't have to stay there. There are lots of rental apartments available in Tartu, so perhaps you can just stay here in the beginning and then choose something more private for you. It's your call, really. And the dormitories are very, let's say, competitively priced. You pay something like 90 euros per month plus for water and electricity, which I think is not too bad. Here you can see our sports building. It's the newest building on our campus, and it's very, very centrally located. So basically wherever on the campus you are, you can get to the sports building in just a few minutes time. It's very modern. It has very many different workout programs, gyms and so on. So the sporting facilities are really, really good in Tartu. Now, I told you that the practical way of studies is very important at the Estonian University of Life Sciences. I told you that we have very well-equipped labs on site, but we also have experimental research stations outside Tartu. And here on this map, you can see them all. Here you can see we have very close to Tartu, we have the experimental farm. Then we have experimental stations that deal with horticulture and agriculture here in Rõhu and Polli. We also have a Central of Limnology on the coast of Lake Võrtsjärv, where they study the lake ecosystems, a field base in Puhtu, and also Järvselja Training and Experimental Forest Center. So this is where they do the forestry studies. And it's not just like scientific basis, but the students actually go to do their practice over there. So as I told you before, we put very strong emphasis on practical side of studies. So students spend a lot of time outside of the classroom and out in the nature actually, so in the field. A few words about Tartu. If you don't know it yet, then Tartu is the student capital of Estonia, and many would actually argue that it's the student capital of the Baltic states. So it really gives it a very vibrant feel with lots of things going on, lots of activities. You can find something to do day and night. So it's a really good time to spend your university years, and I can really recommend that. So if you'd like to get more information about our study programs, about our campus, about Tartu or in Estonia in general, then feel free to visit our website. And thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you in Tartu.